can say your host, Felecia, and I'll
Go
say
ahead.
Ken Floyd.
You go first, and I'll say my name. But my eyelash feels like it's coming off. I hope it don't.
Oh, these bloopers are gonna be great.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Human Mosaic podcast. I'm your host, Ken Floyd.
And I'm your host, Felecia.
And welcome to today's episode. We are
Welcome.
from the last one. Y'all went crazy on ketchup and steak. That was insane.
And a lot of y'all was mad for no fucking reason.
Bro.
Like, y'all was really acting up about that. Like, it's okay. You can have your likes and we can have ours. And steak and ketchup and, you know, leathery toughness just isn't our thing.
It's not. I couldn't believe how many people were really pissed off, though.
Mad.
Somebody told me I clapped back too hard in some of the comments.
No, fuck
I
that.
did.
That's ridiculous. Don't get so mad. Like, why are y'all mad? It's food. I like Raisin Bran, and I know a lot of y'all don't. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't mess with it. I don't think Raisin Bran's a healthy thing, though.
No, I just
I
like
think
it.
that falls in the same category as well done steak and ketchup.
I mean, I love Raisin Bran, and a lot of people don't. I love Cheerios. A lot of people don't. Shredded wheats, things like that.
Man, you love see Raisin Bran is great. Tons of fiber, helps you poop. How your nails looking today?
My nails are fine. And the amount of people who felt like it, let me say this. I don't know how men wipe their asses, but I don't use my nails to wipe my
Our
ass.
fingers, just like y'all would, but without the stuff that tears the tissue like that at the end.
Why is the tissue tearing? Why would the tissue, I wish I had a piece of tissue, but why would the tissue be up here?
Because here's why. Here's why.
No.
It don't even. That's like us putting tissue right back here, like right back here in my.
So you mean to tell me that you are taking tissue, putting it up here, and you were Hey, y'all.
You are scooping. You put the tissue right there. You wipe your ass. Who
So
who puts the palm of
y'all
their
are
hand
stupid.
between their cheeks? Who does that?
It's not the
That
palm.
is weird.
But so you're scooping. That's how you get
like you wipe. You put the tissue right there. You wipe.
that. You're scooping is what you're saying.
I mean, if you want to call that scoop,
I'm not.
Scooping takes one of them to scoop.
God.
It's more of a hold the tissue there so
I
that
hold it in my
when you wipe
hand,
it-
not in my nails.
How do you hold it? Show me the.
I don't
exact-
have anything to show
me
you.
how your hand is formed when it. So
Tissue
it don't,
here.
You ain't got no pressure on your butthole.
I do, and I put it on there. I pick up the tissue, or not from up there, but, you know, put it in my hand. I'm not putting it on my nails. So you mean to tell me you think that we put the tissue on up here, and then we wipe and our nails go through the tissue?
I would think that you would put the tissue in the spot that has the most leverage so that you can hold it against yourself while you
I just
wipe.
think that men and women wipe differently. I think that there is a thing with the bathroom that maybe we don't understand that you do and you don't understand that we do. But we're not having tissue we're not puncturing the tissue with our nails. Like, that's not happening. Like, what the fuck y'all are thinking, but that's not how we operate. I don't know what y'all, like, what in the world? Like, I don't know how y'all think
don't
women
know how-
operate hygiene-wise, but
How
that
did we
is...
get here.
That's not it. I'm not understanding. And I think that there's a reason why we don't understand each other.
You know
And
what we do understand though? You know what we do understand?
what?
Nostalgia.
Oh yes.
Let's talk about nostalgia. Let's change it from poop so you don't smell like poop. Here we go. So you don't smell like poop. You want to spray nostalgia.
Why would you be smelling like poop anyway?
I imagine that you probably. I'm joking. Y'all probably done had great times wiping yourself. But back to nostalgia. This one's called Rare. Have you smelled Rare?
Let me
before?
see.
Listen, this one, Rare is.
I think I dug in my nose. Please cut that out. Did I? Is that what just happened?
Oh man,
I think I just dug in my
that's a
nose.
rare moment. No pun intended.
My nose is
but
running.
rare.
There. Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me smell it. And you got some hand sanitizer.
I want you to tell me what. So before you sniff it, it's one of those scents that's It's very different. You know how that you have certain scents, they stand alone. They don't really smell like a bunch of other things that you smell. So when you spray this one, when it mixes with your body, your pheromones, everything, it's just a totally unique smell. It doesn't smell the way it does when you have it in a bottle either. It's like spray it on you, like on your back of your hand.
I'm not spraying this on me.
That's a unisex scent.
It don't smell unisex. It smells like a man. I don't want to smell like a man. I'm cool. It smells good though, but I don't.
So what do you imagine when you smell that one? Close your eyes, sniff it. What you imagine? Your eyes are wide open.
You know, like never
It's
mind.
smelling. It's taking so long to say it.
You know, like when you go to, smells like where a bunch of sand would be.
It
Yeah.
smells like a beach.
No,
That's where most of the sand.
more
would be,
like
unless
a
it's
like a
Smells like playgrounds.
more like maybe an Arabian man.
Ugh, okay.
That's what I meant. I don't know why.
Arabian man. She said we're a bunch of sand with the end instead of saying that.
Yeah, this just smells like an Arab man.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
stick this up my nose.
It's not a boom boom stick.
I don't want to.
I'm sticking it up your nose.
This actually really does smell like I imagine an Arab man would smell. It's giving money.
See,
It's
that
definitely
rare
giving
scent right
money.
there. I love it. Hey, as you guys know, we talk about it every single time. Nostalgia is 98% oil. Very, 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 very good fragrance company. They sponsor us, so of course we're going to say all the great things, but we use it every single day. We use it. I don't wear much of my my other stuff. Like it's there, but it just smells that much better, and it lasts forever. It lasts all day long. No questions. You walk in, no matter what you've been doing, somebody still smells it, and I get compliments nonstop. What was that eye thing?
I don't know. This smells good. I might steal this.
Oh, now all of a sudden it smells good. I don't want this.
I'm not spraying it on me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it smells good for a man.
Since Felecia wanted to bring something in that she says was for men.
Woodward Reserve is really a man drink. I've tasted it. I do not like it. You don't have to. I'm not drinking any of it, so you don't have to.
Agreed that when we brought stuff in for each other to try.
I didn't
that
say
you
this
had to
though.
try it.
I said food.
No, you did.
Yes,
There
I
wasn't
did.
A label to what it was. Okay.
I'm not drinking that. Next time, I
Fine.
will bring you my
Drink
favorite.
yours. Bottoms
food.
up.
I've already drank some of mine though.
You're supposed to crack it with me. That's
Ah.
the proper drink partner etiquette, but okay.
Bloom.
You're not supposed to hit the table. Whoa, you down that. That's good. You sure you don't want none? That's your fault for drinking Jose Cuervo like it's... I don't know. That just... It's... Ugh.
Oh my God. See?
You drink bourbon and sip it. It's much better.
They did have the Casamigo ones. That's what I really wanted. They didn't
Somebody
have
told
one.
me to take the ice out my bourbon in a post.
Why? Oh, so you could drink it warm? Like a...
No, because they were trying to say I wasn't man enough.
Can
So
you?
they said,
Oh,
take
yeah.
the ice out.
Can you
the
give me my
bourbon.
Stanley, please?
No. You need it?
Yes, I'm thirsty. I need water. It's just water. There's nothing else in there. Do not drink my drink. I don't know where your mouth has been. It will send me into a shock.
All right. So let's hop to it. First question.
What
Go.
Go.
Yep.
As a man, what do you feel like you could do better?
Oh. Oh. Look at that fucking
What do you
question.
feel like you can do better?
Honestly, I think there's a lot of things I could do better. I've never been one that's been in a position where I'm like, hey, I'm good. I don't need to change anything about myself. Because I feel like when you get to that spot and you feel like you have everything, you don't got to do anything different, you just become the worst version of yourself that you could ever be. Absolutely. Because
Sorry.
if I can't find something about me that needs to improve, I got a problem. So like if I were to give an example of something that I could do better, money management. I think everybody is always going to be in the spot where they want to
Definitely.
get better with money.
I am
Not to say I'm
awful.
terrible at all.
I'm pretty bad with money. Pretty bad. It's getting better. It's better than it was.
Okay.
So I can say that I've taken a lot of steps to be better at managing money, especially because I'm just like, dang, I want to like everything. It's just quicker to spend money. Like
It's easy to spend money.
it's very easy and it's quicker. I've learned that there's nothing wrong with going to the grocery store. I've learned to like the needs and the wants. The wants sometimes have to get put on the back burner. And so I've been doing a lot of things where I'm like, okay, back burner this, save the money. So I've been doing a little bit better.
Okay. I do. I think one of the biggest things that helps me with the money part is probably spending out eating. That's it. People, I don't think people realize how much money they spend when they eat out. And I'm not talking like, oh, you go out to eat with everybody and this and that. Just you, period. So I move around the city a lot. I got clients. I got different meetings. I got everything I got to go to. And one of the things that I used to do was just every single time just grab something, grab something, grab something, grab something. And if I do have to grab something now, it's more so one of those things where it's like, okay, let's be budget conscious about this.
Right,
You
right.
just went grocery shopping. You just got all this stuff. Like, stop spending all this money out.
I do the same thing with work. Like now I'm like, okay, we're not stopping every morning to get Starbucks. We're not going to get breakfast. We're not like eat the same thing every morning at work, which is like a little packet of flaxseed oatmeal.
I don't even eat breakfast.
I really never do, but at work I do because we know that it's the most important meal of the day.
That's
So
because everybody was tricked into believing that. It's a whole
But
story that we can
I eat the oatmeal. I eat like a protein yogurt, cheese sticks, Slim Jims, things like that. Small things throughout the day after I eat the bigger things, which is like the oatmeal. And then for lunch, sometimes I've consumed so much protein by lunch. I'm like, I'm not even hungry. But
That's not a bad thing.
no, it's not. I actually have lost 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Like I do eat a lot of
should be
protein.
consuming more protein on average. Everyone should be consuming more protein. Your body needs it.
Oh, yeah.
All this, I was reading something. All the studies that they had. Remember, red meat used to be bad for
Right.
you, and all this other stuff. And then we find out it contains so many of the things that your body actually needs, and it's actually
Right.
good for your heart. So things change like consistently, but protein's good, and it helps you with fat.
Yeah, I definitely. So I have been drinking these like protein yogurts, and I think they have like 25 grams of protein. So I drink like 2 of those. And sometimes I drink 2 of those if I don't have a meal replacement protein shake. So
2 of those at one time.
no, I will drink like the yogurt either in the morning after I eat my oatmeal, and then I will drink the meal replacement protein at lunch.
Okay.
And then I will have either like a little snack, cheese, things like that throughout the day. I'm a snacker, so my biggest meal of the day is dinner.
That's normally my biggest one because I don't eat breakfast. Most of the time I don't even eat lunch. Truth be told, I eat until I get like when I get hungry.
Right.
I'll
I get
do
that.
a bunch of water in the meantime, like make
Right.
sure I keep my water intake, and then I'll do maybe like some snacks in between time.
Yeah.
If I do snacks, it's probably I almost said the do's together. I hate that. But if I do,
Do.
I hate when I do that.
I do.
It's like you're a grown ass man. Stop saying I do. Like no, I do as well. But
I do like to do.
yeah, there you go. That's funny. But no, I'll do pistachios, almonds.
Yeah.
You like pistachios?
Pistachios are okay. I don't like to crack them. I don't feel like
the
to
ones
get the
that are
ones that are
already
already
shelled.
cracked.
Yeah, I just get the bag and just go through.
Them like $10. I eat like the brie cheeses. Those are like $10 a pack too. But yeah, they are. And they only come with 4.
Than pistachio.
Yeah. But I just get what I like because I know if I get what I like, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna go downstairs to our snack shop and buy Reese cups. Like
If you just get what you should have, you gonna eat it regardless. I remember I used to do this thing where I was like, man, I keep buying all of this crap and I shouldn't even be eating it. Then I just bought the right crap and I was like, I'm just gonna leave this here.
yeah, I went to the
And you don't have a choice when it's the only thing there to eat.
Yeah, I didn't go to the store, but I ordered the groceries Thursday and got them on Friday or ordered them Friday morning, and it was exactly what I needed. Not anything more, not anything less. And I was just open the refrigerator and I'm like, Yeah, just a little yogurt, just a little strawberries, just some blueberries, like nothing that I don't need. Like we have chips and stuff like that, but after eating the way that I have been, I might eat chips every now and then, like with a sandwich or something, but not nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Ooh, a sandwich.
Now I got a question for you based off of something you asked, based off this question you asked me.
Right.
What's something that women now do, like all the time, because one of those, hey, it's the independence thing. Like I won't let a man tell me or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right? What's the thing that women do right now that's like, y'all can have this back. I don't want to have to do this no more. One thing that you have to do where it's like, nah, men can have this back as their like role, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to do this anymore.
Putting gas in the car. In the
That's
cold.
a very simple one, but okay.
Couldn't get. And you know what?
The
If I
winter
didn't
did
have,
it for you.
if I,
The winter did
if
it
I
for
didn't
you?
have, I ain't been to the gas station in a long time. But
Okay.
in the winter, the snow and the shoveling. If I didn't have somebody to do it for me, we would have never got shoveled out of that bitch because I wasn't about to do it. Shoveling, trash. Y'all can have all of those things. Y'all can have. You can drive if you would like. If I don't have to do that, I'm okay with that.
I know a lot of women that like to drive. That
I
like
don't have.
being behind the wheel.
I don't want to drive, and I'm not lazy. Like I drive every day, but I hate. I'll drive on a road trip. I love that, but I just am not. Some days I'm like, I don't feel like driving there. I don't feel like doing that. I didn't feel like driving out here, but I did.
We're up.
What else? I think just the wintertime upkeep is something that I really have zero interest in. My mom was like, do you have a shovel? I was like, I don't know.
Okay, here's one that's even.
But I
funny.
do have a shovel. I didn't
It's
know.
real funny. What's some stuff that men do right now where you like, go ahead, get that back to women. Just stop it. Just stop it.
Speak.
Huh?
Speak. I'm just joking.
Speak?
Yeah. I'm just joking though.
No,
But
no, expand more. What do you mean?
I think that there are a lot of things that men say that are like, I don't like this. I don't like that. Okay. So fucking what? We don't care. I've heard that men don't like the septum rings. Men don't like long nails. And they put this on I seen this on somebody's
what?
threads. Septum rings.
Oh, in between your nose
Yeah.
right there? The bull ring or
I
whatever?
had one. I took it out though. At the beginning of last year, I took it out.
You had it in your wrestling thing, didn't you?
Yeah, I took it out though. I ended up taking it out. Not because
Netflix, by the way.
not because I didn't like it anymore, but because I feel like I outgrew the septum ring. I miss it at times, but I outgrew it, so I took it out.
So that's your question. When you say speak, and the thing is, so basically it's men saying things that they don't like.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like,
And they're allowed to do that, but this is men and women. Let me say that. We go overboard with saying what we like and what we don't like. Because it comes off at times as complaining after so long. I don't want to get on my threads and see men don't do this right. Men don't do that right. Women, they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. I don't want to hear that shit. Do y'all like each other for real or not? Like, I don't want to hear complaining. I guess I would say that.
When is it okay for a man or a woman, for that matter, to say what they don't like?
When it's directly affecting you. When it's directly affecting you, okay.
What's the threshold of that, though?
I don't know.
Because what if okay, we'll use, and I don't, this isn't a thing for me, but this could also be as taboo as steak and ketchup. So what if for this person having a septum ring is like, no, I can't go for that, because there's a certain stigma that they believe goes along.
I mean, there is a stigma that goes along with it, and I can't help you because I was one of them, and most of the time what they were saying was true, but I took mine out. After a while, I can't, that part I can't explain to you. They complain a lot about clothes that don't have anything to do with them either.
Like what?
Men, how women dress,
Why?
women's hair, women's makeup.
Why? But what do they complain? So okay, if we'll use like this example, if I'm a man, I'm with this woman, and I say, I don't like the way that you're dressing because I don't like that much of you is revealed in the types of clothing that you're choosing to wear. Am I wrong for that?
No.
Is that something that the woman should take into account and make changes because of?
I don't know about making changes. It is something that she should take into account. But making changes, that is completely up to the person.
But I'm saying if that person is worried about progressing with that man, I say that woman, if that woman or that man for that matter, if it's something that the man is wearing or doing that the woman's like, y'all, this stuff has got to stop. If that person is caring about prioritizing them and moving forward with them in a healthy and safe space, because again, that's what we get relationships for safe spaces. If that's the goal, why would that person not want to prioritize doing what that person is asking, what the other person is asking?
A lot of times we feel like things come off as control.
Control.
And I've had this problem before too with the way that I dress a while ago. It's been a minute. It does come off as control. We throw out insecurity at that point. I think that I threw out insecurity because I didn't really understand. I'm like, how is this directly affecting you? Like, why is this directly affecting you? And then I threw out insecurity because I don't know if it made me upset. I think it did make me a little upset.
Made you upset. That's what.
And so then I threw out, well, you're insecure because you don't like this or you don't like that. And I felt like it was okay. Like, I didn't feel like I was dressed in any way that was like inappropriate. But I realized that it was making someone else uncomfortable. And I took this person and I take this person very seriously. So I did take it into consideration.
Do you know why that will make that person necessarily feel uncomfortable or like for instance, if you were dressing very promiscuous and the person is like, I don't want you dressing like this. But
what does dressing promiscuous look like though?
Well, everybody has a different threshold for what
What is dressing promiscuous?
Like you're dressing in a way that would entice men to want to do things with you or be attracted to you on like a different level. Things like where it's like you've seen a woman, it's like, look, you got like way too much out. Your cleavage showing way too much. Your skirt way too short. Stuff like that. And I say that because a lot of times that gets taken as a man as being controlling or overbearing or whatever the case may be. But one of the biggest things women ask for men is protection.
Correct.
And the way men protect is not a short-sighted, right, what's in front of my face type thing, right?
Sometimes.
No, men. We're not talking about little boys.
No, and I'm talking about men too, because a lot of them don't know how to protect.
Again, we ain't talking about little boys.
We're talking about a lot of them don't know what is how to keep people. A lot of them, they just don't know. But I know you talking about.
That what you're wearing is something that's going to cause men when you go somewhere to be very aggressive with you because. Yeah, you know, the cat calling and all that stuff right there. Cool. And when that happens, typically a lot of women get very uncomfortable.
Correct.
And then depending on the man that you're dealing with that's doing it, it could turn disrespectful. It could even turn into something where now you're having an altercation.
Right.
So if what we're doing is something that we're deeming is going to prevent you from even having that altercation because you're not even going to look like the type of person or type of woman, you're not going to dress that way for that man to do that. What's the problem? Because you just stated not all men are good.
No,
there's a lot of them do bad things, and a lot of them, if they see a woman dressing very promiscuous, they're going to go ahead and try their shot.
But see, for me, that's
you
right, and
you still have to deal with what
right, and for me, that's the weirdo man's problem. But then it's also my problem.
Okay, here's a question.
I don't.
If you got $1 million cash,
right?
And you go outside, you got to go home and take this stuff with you. You somewhere, but you got to take this $1 million you just got, and you got to go take it somewhere and be cool with it, and like get it out, get it put up safe or whatnot.
Right.
You're in the Bronx. You got a clear bag with $1 million in it, and you go outside to go ahead and go take this back to where you gotta go, and then you get robbed.
Right.
Yes, they are wrong for robbing you. But yes, you have some accountability. And why the hell would you take $1 million outside in the Bronx in a clear bag? It's always like there's accountability in every single last thing that happens.
Right.
We put ourselves in positions sometimes, in those positions we put ourselves into do not yield the results that we want.
Right.
So if he's trying to say, hey, I want you to not do this, to not dress like this, to not be in this place, not to go these areas because these things are going to happen, that's that man extending his protection and guidance in a way where it's like, hey, I want you to be okay. No, you get. It's like, I want you to be okay. So
Right.
I think that's the part that a lot of women miss because it typically comes from the woman's side. A lot of women are like, don't tell me what to do. You're being controlling. Don't do
Right.
this. Don't do that.
Right.
But then when the outcome happens, I tried to prevent this from happening and you fought me on it.
I don't have any. I agree. I might have to agree. I agree with that.
Because I'm all for people having freedom of expression. Dress
Right.
how you want, but there's a certain decorum that I think most people, based off of whoever you are, whoever you interact with, and however your partner is, there's a certain decorum that everybody has to have.
Right.
And I think when you don't have that, and then you have the other one that's like, hey, I live this lifestyle, you live this lifestyle. That's where we get that big separation, and you're being controlling.
Right. The controlling thing, I think the important thing is to come together and sit everything on the table so we understand that it's not control on both sides.
Right.
You know, because I've heard of men say, oh, you're trying to, men say, I've heard of I've heard men say before, oh, she's controlling or she's insecure too. I think that with that, everything needs to be put on the table. You know, I say, sit down before you even get too far and put everything out there. Talk about your likes, your dislikes.
Yes.
And if it's not something that you can handle, move forward, move on. Because there are a lot of times people won't change these things, or they might. But if there are things that will hold the relationship up, cut it. Like if you say y'all sit down and a lot of things y'all don't like are not matching. I mean, a lot of things y'all like are not matching each other, or, you know, you think this is controlling and you think this isn't, and you don't like this, then to me, it's time to, and if this is at the beginning too, what are you doing? Why are you moving around so much?
I didn't move around a lot. What do you mean?
What do you keep looking over here for?
Y'all, I was checking the camera to make sure everything good. You just supposed to be looking and talking. Look,
Your waves are fine.
Look, why are you mad at me?
Seasick. Ugh.
Ugh. She said, why do you keep moving? Why are you rubbing your waves?
But yeah,
It's
put
not
everything out there. If y'all beliefs and shit don't align, then don't do it. Saves
Am I
you a
allowed
lot
to
of
drink this while you're talking?
saves you a lot of trouble in the what the fuck? In the long run, it saves you a lot of trouble. Another question that I do have, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I think we have, or maybe I talked about this with someone else. I don't know. If your beliefs religiously don't align, what do you do? What do you do?
Hey, if your beliefs religiously just 100% do not align, like there's like no middle ground, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
Religion is a hard topic for everybody.
Especially when it comes to people, like when it comes to like leading a relationship, like that type of thing. Like, because a lot of people, if you look at it from a religious standpoint, they're like, hey, if you get married, husband's head of household, they're supposed to go ahead and do this, do that. And like, I think when people hear this whole submission thing and like, oh, falling, like, what do you mean I gotta submit? Oh my God, I can't do,
Oh my
like,
God.
it's like, you lay down and you open your legs and that man penetrates you, right?
I don't like that word. Why would you say this?
Because
Why
it's the
would you
ultimate form of submission. It literally is the ultimate form of submission.
I'm just playing. I don't know.
So it's like,
I get that.
you can lay down and spread your legs for that man, but you can't let that man lead you. And it's the thing. It's on you to pick a man that's a good man. Because all the time women are like, well, this man wants to lead and this man wants that and he's this, he's terrible, he's that. Why are you messing with him? If you know he that bad, you need to leave that man alone. You just need to leave him alone. Same thing for men. You got men out here that are like, Oh my God, man. No matter what I do, she's this. Oh, she's still that. This doesn't get done. That doesn't get done. I can't this. I can't that. I feel like all I'm doing is trying to this and trying to that. How long you gonna deal with it? And yes, there's circumstances that are different for everybody. I'm not
Right,
saying
right,
it's
right.
easy and everybody can just walk away. But people that are in the infant stages of their relationships and
Correct.
they are
Yes.
finding out these things and they're looking at this and they're like, hey, it's been a few months now.
I don't know.
Like
I'm
this
not
never
tired. I don't know
stops.
why that keeps happening.
No, no, you're fine. You're fine. It's probably because you drank that Jose Cuervo. But
I just keep yawning. I'm not. I mean, I kind of am a little tired, y'all. Just
maybe a little bit. Maybe a
Just
little
a little. It's Sunday.
We're
I'm a
talking
little
about
tired.
big topics too. It could be.
I'm a
taken
little
in.
tired. Oh, we are. We're not doing a lot of laughter. So let's move on to something that's
I
funny.
know. Yeah. Let's move on to something funny.
Because
Let's
I'm
do it.
like, yawn. I'm just bugging. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like in the beginning stages, if you're not aligning, cut it.
Yeah.
Because you'll end up long down the road fighting because of these things, resenting each other because of certain things that have happened because you already knew that these things.
Everything has chemistry. If
Yeah.
you don't find the chemistry in anything that you're doing to make it feel and operate and run as natural,
Right.
there's nothing you can do. Prime example. Ain't no way in hell you would still be right here on this podcast if we didn't have chemistry.
No, because if you got
literally,
on my
we
nerves, I
into it
wouldn't want to
great.
do
I
it.
know, right?
Yuck.
It's so funny the amount of people that still, when they find out, wait a minute, you guys have known each other for
Yeah.
that long? Like, yeah, yeah, she's she's a really close person to me. That's family
Yeah.
right there. Like, it's been a long time. Y'all don't even know. Hey, all this stuff. Go back and check the previous ones.
I'm just playing. I don't
Still
know.
got the scars to prove.
I know. I was talking to my mom earlier. She was like, "Who is this name?" I said, "Kenneth." I said he had the glass go through there. I was like,
She probably don't even remember all that, dude.
"No,
Hell, I didn't remember you was in the car. That's crazy.
Yeah. But also another thing, it's the same way for marriage. You know, if you guys are talking about marriage and there are things that are happening that you don't like, do not rush getting married. That does not make sense. And
Yeah, like it's exactly what you said. It's like don't rush anything. Like everyone, I remember I was talking to somebody and he said, I got married when I was 18 and we didn't work out. And in my head, I was just thinking, I said, if this was the old school traditional world, things operated how they did when our grandparents were little, that was probably a great decision.
I think,
But now people understand so much more about life now than they understood
Yeah.
back then.
And
I think that was our generation that
Right.
really had to figure that out.
and like, I think that even after the engagement, if there are things that aren't aligning, stay engaged. Don't fucking get married. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, well, we've been engaged for 2 years. In that 2 years, what has happened? Are you paying attention to the things that are happening to you? Are you guys growing apart? Are you guys has communication changed? Have things not been going good? An engagement, yes, you want to end up at the end, you want to be married. Absolutely. But you get engaged and then all of a sudden we're like, we have to hurry up and get married. We have to hurry up and get married. Or we pressure each other and people into marriage. You know, oh, we've been together for.
People pressure people into relationships and marriage the same way they do student loans.
Yeah, we've been together for 5 years. Why don't I have a ring yet? In those 5 years, what have you been through? Are you guys financially ready to be married? Is your communication good?
I think one of the biggest hindrances for people that try to get to a goal and they keep saying, why has it been this long and I haven't gotten there, is primarily because they're never going to necessarily be ready to, okay, now, like for instance, people like, oh, I want to have a kid. Okay, cool. Let's do this, do this, do this, and then we'll be ready to have a kid. That time never comes. What happens is that people, typically human nature is this, okay, you have a base level of things that go, okay, yeah, you got some other problems and everything they're going to have to
Right.
be fixed, but the majority of things are great because that's what we call life. The concept of life is literally learning how to get through existing. That's it. You need to learn how to get through existing and plan for the best. So you're not going to be ready to necessarily have a kid, but you go and you make preparations to get somewhat there. Now you
Definitely.
have a kid. Then you adjust your life. Your life makes changes. You grow. You become somebody different because this person that has a kid now has to stop being that person that they were before.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest problem is that people get into situations where they refuse to grow. And when people don't grow, like you'll see people all the time, I'm the same person that is the problem.
Right.
That you're the same damn person and you refuse to grow.
Right.
And that's why most people
You
just
refuse to grow, and you refuse that. You refuse to grow, and you refuse to hear other people, me, whoever,
Yeah.
about growth.
Mhm.
You know, it just doesn't make sense. I
At all.
was married,
Mm-hmm.
and I can say one big mistake I made was, why don't I have a ring yet? Why don't I have a ring yet? Well, he had previously told me that he wanted to be financially ready before we got married and before he proposed to me. And I pestered that nigga so much that he just did it. And now we're divorced. Half my fault. I don't do that shit, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. All that. Why ain't I got a ring? Why? If y'all sit down and y'all having a conversation, I'm not ready for this. You're not ready for this. Yeah, let it be. Let it be. Grow together. I stopped the growth. That's what I did. I stopped the growth of the relationship.
Al Green, Luther Vandross, who got to go?
Why you stop me? Because I was getting no, for real though.
I'm getting hot right now.
Because I want women to understand that you talk about men and how they don't grow.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we are responsible for the stump in the growth.
I'm gonna let you keep spitting. I'm gonna let you keep spitting.
I stopped the growth. I made the decision to continue to pester a nigga over getting married and being together for so long that he finally was like, fuck it. I'll put a ring on it. We'll get married. Downhill.
I think a lot of people think when you make that decision, there's an instant switch that goes off and everything's great.
No.
It's like I said, in everything that you do, there's growth. Like no matter what happens in your life, and we can take it away from relationships and just talk about things in general. You gain a business.
Right.
You got to now become a different person than what you were in order to grow that business.
Right.
Every single, almost 3 months, you have to evolve
Yeah.
in order to grow that
Same
business.
thing for
Life
work.
is about ever changing.
And
Never
same
remain.
right. Same thing with a 9 to 5. Like you have to put in that you can't be that same person.
Yeah.
You know, at a point in my life, I hated. Well, when I was in my early 20s, I was like, fuck that. I'm calling in. I don't want to do this. I can't do that now. I can't do that. I have 2 kids. I have a house. I got dogs, cats, things that I have to take care of.
I got people that have worked for me that are in their
I
early
got to make
20s,
sure I'm taking care.
fresh out of college. Can you have can my such and such intern for you? Can they do this? Can they do that? And I bring them on because
And they don't never come.
I love the kids. I want every kid to have all the opportunities people like us didn't get to have. I want them. I'm like, hey, be happy, be happy. I'm gonna make that way. But good God.
Never want to come, none of that. And that's early 20s shit. Don't get me wrong.
And I expect this, so I don't get
Yeah,
that
I
out for it.
was-
'Cause I'm like, we'll meet again as you get older. Like,
Right.
I was that. I understand
Yeah,
how
me
it was
too.
in my early 20s not being a dependable kid. And that's because, quite frankly, for me, you knew about it.
Right.
We didn't have enough around us.
I was
to-
just
to
drinking
give
and
us the
having
right
fun in my early 20s. I had a
Y'all
good
couldn't
time.
get me to drink at all.
I was having a good
refused.
time in my early 20s. I loved to hang out with my
Y'all,
friends.
hey, high school was the time. Y'all was like, all y'all, and I was like,
I
nah,
didn't drink in high school.
What, you didn't either?
I didn't drink in high school.
Man, they used to always have them parties. We there. And I'm
I
like,
didn't drink until I was 21, I don't think. Not for real. No, that's a lie. Because I
I
used to
thought
go.
to say, hold on, because I was
didn't. That's a
present for
10.
one of
That's
them.
that. Because I was about around 19 and 20.
And I kept telling
that's
you.
when I
was
started.
Like, Felecia, don't do it. Just
Yeah,
wait. Just wait.
yeah, around 19 and 20, that's when I started getting busy because I had a fake ID. I was in there. I was in the 10 drinking vodka cranberries, and they was like $2. Like,
I remember that.
I was getting it in $2, and at
The Vogue had something like
the
that.
Vogue
too.
had, we would go in the Vogue and get 6 shots a piece soon as we got in that bitch, and it was like
Who had
$3.
the big
Jose.
pictures of Long Island's for like nothing. It was like $6
I was
Long
a-
Island's.
Kilroy's.
Yeah.
Kilroy's had the pictures on Wednesday for $6.
Yep.
Nasty. I haven't been to Kilroy's.
Nasty.
I
but
haven't.
It was alcohol. We just
I
got
haven't
to
been
it.
to Kilroy's in a long time, but sometimes I think back to drinking them pictures, and I'll be like, oh.
Like, why did we do this? Why did we
Yeah,
do this?
I used to drink. I used to, in my first apartment, well, my second apartment, we used to have Ciroc bottles in the freezer, preparing for the next time that we were going to drink. I had a good time. That was so fun. But then real life started to set in, and we started to get older. Kids started happening. Things started happening. Now I don't really drink like that. That shot, that'll probably be a...
See, I've always liked to have fun.
Right.
And I've always gone out there. But like you even remember, like I was always the one that was like, okay, there's
A square.
a certain point. I was a square.
A
Yeah.
super square.
I'm like, yo, we can do all this, but then when it gets to a certain part, I'm like, yeah, this ain't a good idea. Let's rein this back. Let's not do this. Y'all would keep doing it. Maybe a couple people, a few times, you would stop. Everybody get mad. You only listening to him because, I'm like,
You're
no,
such a
because I
fucking
wanted us
square.
to be out of trouble and to be able to have more things in life. Like, I
Have
was
you ever
just like,
been to
I don't
jail?
wanna do this. No,
Oh.
no.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Ain't no reason. It wasn't no reason to. Every time it's been a situation where I would almost be in a spot where I'm like, oh, if this happens, I'm gonna go to jail. I back up.
Okay.
I have no desire for it. Because I tell people all the time, I think it's keep away from my kids is jail or death. That's one of the two. Like I don't like somebody telling me what to do as far as like, hey, you can go out at this time, do this at this time, only do this at this. I don't want that. I don't want to be. That's like the military, but worse.
You're right.
You've been locked up. How many drunk tanks?
No, I've never been locked. Actually, I've never been locked up for being drunk or
Have you
driving
been
drunk.
arrested?
I have been arrested, and I've been in jail for 30 days before. I violated probation. I went to jail for 30 days.
You didn't have to say all that. All you had to do was say.
I mean, it's the public information on my case, so it doesn't even make a difference.
If we blow up my case because people want to go look at your history right now.
No, I did. I went to jail. I've been to jail 1 and 2 and 3. 3 times I've been arrested.
Yeah, she a regular ass convict.
Once, shit, I don't know, y'all. But that was when I was like 19, 20. Nothing like recent. I haven't been to jail
Now,
since I
I
was 21.
almost got locked up for stupid stuff when we were younger, like driving without a license, stuff like
I
that.
ain't never did that. I've done it, but I've never been arrested.
That's
almost
because
for
when you
it.
get pulled over, the women just get
I got
off.
pulled. That's true. I got pulled over because I had got pulled over, y'all, once because I had fake plates. Well, this was long ago. No,
We've all done that back then.
and
We
then they're
didn't have
like,
it.
where did you get these from? And I'm like, I can't
You
tell.
remember getting the
you.
permits and stuff? Like, oh my God, I have to have somebody sign that, oh, this is my big sister. No.
I went and I got somebody made me fake plates for my car because I just did not want to spend the money to get plates.
Now that's diabolical.
It's ridiculous. I don't know.
I thought you mean you just like
No, I got
got a
fake.
sticker. or
No, I got fake paper plates.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
I got
we all
pulled
did
over
that
and like
when we
30
was little.
police came and I'm like, it was like 5. And I'm like,
Still 5 is.
and they're like, can I was not at all. They were because
Because old hoodlum, huh?
I was not terrified.
You was a little old
They was
hoodlum.
looking all in my car. They were like, you got kids? I'm like, yeah, I just dropped them off at school. And one of the police officers came up to me and held my hand and he was like, honey, next time, just leave the expired plate on. Doesn't make any sense. I said, okay.
You was crying to get out the ticket and everything.
I didn't
huh?
cry and I didn't get a ticket. I've actually only gotten a ticket by a woman officer. Driving to Vincennes. That's the
Just making
only
a
time.
Simple example out of you, I mean.
That was it. I've never gotten a ticket by a man officer and I've been pulled over like 75 times. Never. Ladies, smile, cry.
Oh God. Anyway, to the next subject. Good God.
What's up?
Um,
You said Luther Vandross. What was that one?
Actually, let's do because your old head ass. We're gonna do something more current. Some artists.
Oh
that are
God, I don't know anybody that's current.
our generation. We know artists from our
Okay.
generation. Come on, we went through high school at the same time.
Okay, so
Johnny Gill or
Johnny Gill. Go ahead.
Bobby Brown.
Johnny Gill. Everybody's talking. Oh, I like this song.
You would get rid of Johnny Gill over Bobby Brown?
Yeah, I would get rid of Johnny Gill over. Now,
Do you realize his portfolio and what
I
he's
do.
done and the
I
different
do.
music from?
but-
Really?
yes, I completely understand. But I am.
Bobby can go.
No.
You know why? You know why?
No.
You know why?
Johnny said, put
So why Bobby can go
gown
and not
on.
Johnny? Because I think we still have somebody. If it was Bobby, then
That is not his fault.
what? You getting hooked on all the.
That was not his fault.
You don't think that he had a big hand?
I
to
mean,
do
I
with
do
everything
think, but
that
she
he
kept
did?
going. I don't know, y'all. I'm not about to sit up here and talk about Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. They show was good. That's all I got.
All right, so you gonna keep Bobby Brown over Johnny?
I'm gonna keep
All
Bobby
right,
Brown
give me
over
two
time.
of 'em. Let's
I'm gonna give you two.
This is crazy.
What? J. Cole or
This or better be huge because this is easy.
Kendrick Lamar.
I ain't gonna lie, they kind of the same artist too. I feel like that's a coin toss. That's literally a coin toss for me.
You think so?
Yeah, either one. Either one.
Okay, so what about
No,
breadsticks or garlic bread?
garlic bread can get the fuck out of here.
I
Bye.
love garlic bread, dude. I could eat like the whole box of the garlic toast. I can tear that up.
Do you realize what all encompasses breadsticks? I mean, like, come on,
There are a lot of different
We got
breadsticks.
Kilroy stuffed breadsticks for one.
True. And then you got regular, like, Luca Pizza's not a place anymore. But do you remember Luca Pizza? Or the pizza places in the mall? Like, and they would have
It's still a place.
and they would have like the breadsticks and they wouldn't be as big as
They still around.
and they had the stuffed.
Yeah.
And then like
They
Jack's
got a
Pizza has
standalone store too by Keystone Crossing.
Jack's Pizza has a little skinny breadsticks, and then like there are so many different types of breadsticks, but I'm still gonna go with garlic bread because garlic bread they be having cheese on top and garlic
So you
bread.
take garlic bread over
Breadsticks.
over stuffed breadsticks.
Yeah, I like garlic bread.
There's garlic on stuffed breadsticks.
You ever take some spaghetti and put it on top of a piece of garlic bread and just
No, I ain't never. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
That's so fucking good.
garlic
Parmesan.
Garlic bread works way more effective to get all the sauce off the plate too.
Yeah.
I will give you that. I will give you that. Okay.
Garlic bread for me.
I can't do it. I
That-
can't do it.
Do you like lasagna?
I do.
I don't.
Take a breadstick with some lasagna too.
I don't make lasagna because it's way too much. Not too much work, but it's too much stress. Let me say that. First
You
of
gotta
all,
cook it all before you cook it.
right. But then them noodles are so slippery and they start ripping. When they start ripping, it really sends me into a different dimension because I want the noodles to be perfect. I don't want them to be not cracked. I don't want them to be apart. I want them to be perfectly laid. And it don't always turn out that way. So I'm not a big cooker of lasagna, but I do like it. When my mama makes it, I'll eat
You
it.
boil your noodles.
I don't know. I ain't made lasagna in a long
You
time.
make sure they're really soft before you put them
I
on
have
there.
not made it in a long time.
They
I've
should
probably
be.
never
It should
been.
be like a half-boiled noodle, like a kind of like
I'm cool. I'm not
soft
making
but
that
not
shit
soft
anymore.
because it's gonna cook the rest of the way through it while you cooking
I'm not
everything
cooking it
together.
no
That's
more.
the reason why it doesn't split because you get your little firmer noodle first.
I can't
bro.
cook lasagna. I am horrible at frying chicken.
All you gotta do is look up a recipe.
I just can't.
Do you use buttermilk when you fry your chicken?
No, I haven't. One time,
Buttermilk, put the chicken in, then you go ahead and dip it in your dry
one
batter.
time I tried to fry chicken, and that shit almost set the house on fire. Now, y'all don't judge me because this has been my daughter was little. She's almost 13 now. She was like 4. I was trying to fry some chicken. The fucking oil flew up to the ceiling. Never again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I started using it, and when the air fryer came out, I was like, cool, I'm gonna use this. But I have not tried to fry chicken since then because I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
What do you have? What do you have the eye set on?
I don't know. That was back then.
Was it on high?
I don't know what it was on,
put it on
but it was
high
enough
with
for that
head
shit
ass.
to fly up and come. And I had to run so I wouldn't get burnt by the grease. No, never again. Nope. Maybe I'll try it again one day and I'll let y'all know how it turned out. But the thought of being almost grease burned, no.
Oh my god.
3rd-degree burns would have occurred if I would have stood there and not ran.
That is funny. That is funny. Maybe we should talk about. Oh, we're gonna talk about in the next episode
No.
things that we've attempted to cook that ended up in major fails.
I can cook too, but there are some things that I try to cook and I'll be like,
Beef Wellington was the one thing that pissed me off the whole time.
I've never tried to cook no fucking beef Wellington.
Why you so angry about
What
beef
the fuck?
Wellington?
Like, why would you go to restaurants and order beef Wellington?
I have.
Where do you get good beef Wellington from? What is that? What does it look like?
It's like a cut of beef, and then you
Like that.
like it has. There's like a, it's hard to explain.
Do you
gotta
eat shepherd's
explain.
pie?
No, the hell I don't.
Ugh,
What?
this looks disgusting.
That is amazing.
That is a piece of beef wrapped in a bread and some type of greenery around it.
No, there's like a whole like layer of everything that goes around the beef, and then you wrap it in this, and it's like it's different. You got to try it.
I don't want to. It looks gross.
Anyway,
Shepherd's pie, I've had it a couple times, but I could do without it. It's like a mess. Just put, like you have stuff you got in your cabinets, your shit you just put all together and put in the oven. Yuck.
Thing feels like or tastes like a smorgasbord.
It is, and you know what? I hate buffets. Don't ever take me to no buffet. Buffets are disgusting. You go to buffets?
Fogo de Chao.
I ain't never been there, but
Well, it's not necessarily.
It's not a
They have like
buffet.
a buffet.
don't they
salad
cut the
bar.
meat in front? And I don't want that. Don't do that. I don't want the meat cut off in front of me. I don't want none of that. Bring me my food and call it a day. I don't want you. No. So we'll talk about food more next time. This episode was a little bit more serious than normal.
Yeah, but the next one gonna be a lot more lightheartedness. But this was good. We still got some funny marks in here.
Yeah.
We talked about your poop nails. But yeah, thanks for joining us on today's episode of the Human Mosaic Podcast. Again, we appreciate you all the time.
Absolutely.
Come along, come talk to us, have the poop conversations.
No
whenever
more
you want to.
conversations about my nails and poop. We're not doing that.
Nah.
Yuck.
We'll catch y'all next week.
See ya.
See ya.